do you eat?
I don't know. Just like when you're a kid, you just grab a plant and just chew on it.
No.
I shouldn't eat this.
It's actually today.
That's what that tastes like.
So, Kenzie does dancing, right?
Mm.
We had to pick up, like, we've been doing it all year, and then they do the whole end of year
Yeah.
concert or whatever. And they just have to go pick up the costumes, and then, you know, those red, I don't know what they're called. Looks like a little flower. It's like a tube. It's like on a bush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? I don't know what it's called though.
And you can pull the
And get the nectar out, right?
Yeah, the nectar.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I know.
sick.
So I showed her that, and I made a mistake because now she's like, just
Yeah.
ripping them all off. I'm like, okay, when you go to school, don't do this because you'll probably get in trouble. Yeah, and then she thought it was so cool. I was like, that's the only time because you like have. You know, when you were a kid and you just eat flowers? I'm like, no, I don't. Other than that, that's the
I
only
experimented a bit.
Yeah. She was so amazed. And I was like, if you eat it all, then the bee's got nothing to make honey with, so don't eat it all.
It just destroys the world.
You're the reason bees are extinct.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Aren't bees like full in fucking endangerment at the moment?
I heard something about that.
But I feel like we hear about it all the time, but nothing ever changes.
Yeah.
Wait, is
The
this
heat wave and the bees coming themselves to death.
Would you say coming themselves to death?
Mm.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah.
Coming themselves.
Yeah.
To come.
Yeah. Ejaculating and exploding.
Wow. That's a way to go out.
Yeah.
They can die in a very NSFW way by ejaculating themselves to death.
I thought I was talking shit.
No, I've heard that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
eh?
Well, anyway, I'm going to go die.
Yeah.
Where's a lube?
How am I still alive?
Imagine if that happened to people. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, can't go in the sauna.
Yeah, 100%. What? What do you do in the sauna?
Wait, so how does this work?
No, because it's like when they get too hot.
Oh, right.
And I said, what happens
I
if
just
that's
pictured you
us?
like jacking off 100 times in the sauna.
No,
I'm like, fuck.
I don't think it's
Oi, so we went to that like park.
Wait,
today.
does this trigger a story?
Yeah, it did. 100%. So we went to that park today with the maze and we're playing and stuff, and they had this water feature. Like it's a pretty zen park, I guess. And it was like there were all these bamboo trees, and then there was this water, like almost like a river, where it would flow down into levels and shit.
Yeah.
And the boys are playing in it, and I don't know if you guys have seen me at work. Sometimes I like wet my hands. Like I hate having dry hands.
Seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't.
What?
This can't take a sip of his water bottle without then squirting his hands after.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I hate having dry hands.
But what do you do with your hands? They're just
I
wet.
squirt them and I just rub them together, and then they just dry. Like
It's not friggin'
I swear I'm part
sanitizer.
I swear I'm part like amphibian.
That's
Aquaman.
Yeah.
weird.
Okay.
Suppose you
Move
don't do it
past
with
that.
alcohol.
No, I can't.
So
Anyway, we'll
this
come-
like
water fountain.
whiskey.
We're coming back. The boys are playing in it. So then I have, whenever I see water, I'm like, fuck, my hands are dry. So I reach down and I start like playing in the water, and I'm rubbing my hands together.
Do you
and I'm
piss
like,
on your hands if they're dry?
no, I don't. But then I've rubbed it
Yeah.
together, and I'm like watching the boys play, and I'm like, fuck's that smell? I smell my hands, and they 100% smelled like cum, and I'm like, and I started freaking out, and I'm like,
Did I?
I'm like, Nikita, somebody's come in this fucking water feature.
Is there fish in this feature?
No, nothing. Just flowing water going like from one end to the other, and it's just like recycling.
Did she question why you thought that?
It must have been.
I'm like, it smells
chlorine.
like. It smells like cum. I think
It
it
would've
was
been chlorine.
It was bleachy chlorine.
Yeah, because doesn't it come from
And
like bleach?
I think so.
Yeah.
No.
And then my hands
Here,
started
I'll show
to,
you.
rather than like the
Yeah.
nice moist feeling I get, they started to get like stiff, and I'm like, I've got cum on my hands, and I started freaking out. And Nikita had to get like the kids' water bottle out of her backpack and like use all their drinking water on my hands.
Why?
Then there wasn't enough left to wash their hands, and I'm like, oh, that'll be right.
Why don't you have any water, kids? I watched cum off Dad's hands.
Why does everyone that goes and sits in this thing start having babies?
Magic fountain.
But yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Immaculate conception.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I don't know what it was.
Did anyone figure out the maze?
Yeah, it was the most fucked maze.
All mazes lead to the middle, like all roads lead to the middle.
Yeah, but it took, so they were probably on this thing for a good 10 minutes, and it was a fucked maze because it took them so close to the centre, and then the next lane would take them all the way back out on the outside and shit. And I'm like,
I think that makes it a good maze.
It was frustrating me watching them.
I would have satellite Googled that shit.
Huh?
Zoom in.
Well, there's only you can't fuck it up. Like there's one path in and one path out.
Right.
So it's not like a brain testing maze.
Oh, okay.
You just follow the
It's
concrete.
just fun.
Right.
I went to one as a kid. It was at the sunny coast, and they had like giant head height hedges.
I was gonna say, have you ever been
I've
to
seen
one of those?
Yeah,
Like,
I've seen it. I've never been there.
And then I think they used the wrong type of hedge or something because it died.
Thorns.
It died like seasonally.
Yeah, right.
So like
So it's just see through.
yeah, it was like twigs for like a whole season.
did you go there when it was twigs or bush?
I will there when it was bush. But now that I've just said that, maybe it's because I always wanted to go back, and my mum and dad are like, "Oh, it's all dead now." Fuck! I got had.
Yeah. There's we did a couple of jobs on the sunny coast recently, and it took me past, and like every time I drove past it, so I did like 3 measures up there or something, and I'm like, fuck, I want to go there. And it's like Australia's biggest castle or something.
Okay.
Have you been to that up there?
No.
It's pretty cool. It's like a real like looking castle.
It can't be real. We didn't have castles.
I haven't seen what's in there,
like
but
a retro built castle.
There's
I
one
just
just
looked up there.
Who was
bees
using the
coming down.
castle? The elders?
The sunny coast fucking natives.
Yeah, there's a castle up the road here,
Where?
just behind the Home View shops. Castle Rumble.
Oh yeah, is that?
Yeah.
Didn't that shut down or something?
Yeah, shut down because they didn't have like public liability or something.
Sunshine Castle.
But it's still there. And
Yeah,
they've still
so
got
it's
the
this
sign
thing,
out.
and I'm like, fuck,
What?
that'd be good to take the kids to.
Was it one of those like
Australia's biggest
medieval
castle.
things?
I don't know.
You know, like
you might go in there and it's just fucking like, I don't know.
It'd probably just be like a
What is
restaurant
it?
and a cafe. or
Opening
something.
hours.
Self-guided
Admission.
tour.
Child slaves.
I don't.
Is that-
Isn't there just like photos?
What's on?
Where's that?
Up top.
There's no drop down.
Are you recording now?
Yeah, I am.
The actual screen?
Sir Justin
go.
at the castle.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I had
it's
a bit of a-
medieval thing then.
Had a bit of a mishap last week. I was a little bit drunk and I recorded my laptop screen instead of the TV screen. So I went to edit the video. I'm like,
so
what the
good.
fuck's going on here?
Where's the video?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So, I don't know. We should do a fucking...
We should not. It does
Do a
not look
podcast
good at
out of it.
all. It looks terrible. Look at that lady. She looks so happy though.
corporate function. We could do a wedding there. Let's get married.
Children's party may be cool. Like that seems like something that. But it's a long way to ask people to go to for your kids' party.
$295 for a birthday party.
Jesus.
But
Nice.
I've never seen the back end of a birthday party, so that's probably right.
What do you mean?
Nikita just goes, give me your card.
Yeah, that's good. That's not bad.
That's not bad. Shit.
Fuck that. Macca's.
Yeah.
Macca's.
The Macca's is probably the same price.
Yeah.
I fucking loved a Macca's party.
What happened to that? It's because people are Macca's is not healthy. Is that what it is?
They still do them.
I know they do them.
Yeah,
but
they do 'em.
People do them?
I don't think they're as
Macca's
cool as
offers
they used to
them.
be.
I saw at Hungry Jack's they had a thing that was like host your event here and like give so however much kickback of whatever's spent.
True.
Yeah,
How long since you guys have had a ice cream cake?
the other day.
Adrian gets one every week
do you
at
mean?
groceries.
No, you go to Macca's, just older ice cream cake.
Really?
that processing.
I was like, that's not on the menu. But then, like, KFC has the secret menu and shit.
Huh?
And
You,
I'm
could,
like,
you for sure could.
Is that a thing?
You can for sure
Yeah,
order
it's a
stuff
secret.
off from Macca's that's not on the menu.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
just,
you
like,
can-
yeah, had a zoo burger.
Yeah, it's like all the
They
things.
give you one of every meat on a burger. It's fucking good.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
It's like
fucking
ham,
weird.
fish,
it's just like they know what it is though. It's not like a secret menu. It's
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
it's
it's
all-
just, you say zoo
Yeah,
burger.
yeah. It's like a fucking promotional thing or
Yeah.
some shit.
So what, KFC actually has a secret menu? Or what?
Yeah,
I think it's the same thing though. Like it's just they know what like
I think, yeah.
stuff is that people like weird shit that people order.
Yeah, because I think it was my brother-in-law showed me, like months ago now. It's like on an app or something, and you click on a tab, and it's like secret menu.
Oh, that's not. It's just like if you
But
have
it's
the
not
app,
shit.
here's the offers that we have for
yeah,
you.
but
Yeah.
I'd be
Cool.
keen to try it.
Yeah.
What? Get the app and try it then.
I'm not going to download another app.
Come on.
Fucking hell.
Wait. I've had a. Oh, I was at a birthday party. That's why. I had a kid's
When you
birthday
had an
party.
ice cream
Yeah.
cake, yeah, right. They're pretty fucking good, eh?
Yeah. It's weird though, because this kids' party that we were at, they don't like cake and they don't like ice cream. I was like, okay, great. But I was like, we can't not give you a cake.
Yeah.
Combine the two worst things. Wait, what kids don't like ice cream or cake?
I don't know. She said she doesn't like cake, right? And then I was like, you're eating a cupcake. That's a mini cake. No, it's not. I'm like, yes,
Cake that fits in a cup.
Yeah.
My kids are obsessed with ice cream.
Yeah?
We'll just walk in the kitchen and they'll just be sitting in front of the freezer, just like scooping ice cream out of the tub.
Josh is one step back from that. He's obsessed with ice.
Ice,
He
yeah,
just
right.
runs to the freezer, handful.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, fucking, if that's what you want for dessert, man, I'm all in.
Just don't move to the other ice.
Yeah.
Do you want,
He's gonna be the skinniest kid regardless.
you want a cup of ice for dessert?
Yeah.
Legit. Because he was doing it the other day, and Mum's like, you used to do the same thing. Like, just live on ice. And then it developed to Coke. Sounds bad. But I just put Coke in a cup, freeze it, and then get a spoon and just like scrape it.
Yeah, right.
I was like, that was so annoying. Just
Oh, really? When I worked at the video store, I used to freeze the Coke all the time, put it in underneath the ice creams in the ice cream fridge.
Fuck yeah.
So good. But you know, if you have a Coke, right, that's pretty much frozen,
Yeah.
not solid, but like slushy
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
If you crack the lid all the way real quick, it'll all just explode out of the thing.
In a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. I found that out.
where are the videos go in this aisle?
Yeah, I found that out. Fucking, I had to do school drop off yesterday, and it was fucked, and because Nikita didn't come, so like, Westy had a appointment before school I had to take him to, and then I had to do drop off straight after that, and we got to school maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes too early, so we're just chilling on the playground, and then eventually kids kept coming and he was showing me how he can like skip 2 bars on the monkey bars now, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then this little girl came and she just like had all the attitude in the world, and she, so like Westy and his friend were trying to do the monkey bars, and she kept like, when they would start, she'd start from the other end and then she'd start like swinging into them and shit. And she's like, and then she starts going, you guys are bullies. And I'm just standing there and I didn't know. I'm like, do I like interject here or do I let it play out? And then like Westy started to get upset and I'm like, oh, let's go play with something else. And then fucking, it just kept getting worse and worse. And like, I was like, this is so awkward. It feels like I'm at school again.
This kid's bullying me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it felt like.
Westy looks over at Dad, and you're just like in the corner, like sucking your
I
thumb.
was so much like that. I was like, this is so fucked. And I'm like trying to get him to come do something else. And then luckily some kid bought a soccer ball or something. So he went and played with that kid. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to go. And I came home and told Nikita, and she's like, why didn't you like yell at the little girl? And I'm like, I'm not being that dad.
But yeah,
How awkward is
it's
it when
different
like
though,
Yeah.
because you're a dude. You can't like it's
Exactly.
hard.
If I'm just screaming at this little girl and then the teacher looks down and I'm like, they're like, you're never doing drop off again.
Yes.
Yeah.
we had swimming today. And as I was hopping, so the way it works is we got 2 classes. So I hop in the pool with Josh. Then when his class finishes, I pass him out to Katie.
Yeah.
And then she dresses him and stuff, and I take Hamish in for the second class. And as I was like passing out, and as I was hopping out with Hamish, Josh was standing there and she was with him. And then I heard this thud, and like one of the mums tripped over when she was holding her kid.
Just drop the coins.
And she tripped on the
It's
mat.
just like nobody help her.
Well, I didn't. So she like I heard this like thud, and I looked over, and she's like on top of her kid. Like, I think she fell in a way that she like took all of the weight on her elbows and fucked her elbows up on the on like the rubber mats.
Yeah.
And like sort of stopped her kid from getting crushed because she's like right under her. And like Katie sort of turned around to help
How
her,
do you
but then
fall
everyone
forward
else,
though? Like I get slipping and you go sideways or back.
she was just walking. I think she just tripped in those big thick rubber mats.
Yeah.
Like, and just because she couldn't put her arms out, she was holding a kid. I was like, fuck, like could have fucked that kid up.
Yeah,
but then I wasn't close enough to like offer help.
You wouldn't have anyway. Come
Ash
on, be
is,
honest.
Ash is just like, kick.
Reach the floaty.
No,
Yeah,
fuck
it just brought back traumatic memories of the escalator.
yeah.
So good.
Similar sort of thing, I guess. We were at the shops yesterday, Arvo, and both the boys were in the like empty trolley, because it was the only way I could like contain them. And we were in the car park and we're walking, and all of a sudden, a pebble must have like got caught in one of the wheels. So the trolley's just come to a complete stop. And I've like fucked my hands like straight from the handle into like the metal cage. But both the boys had fucking fallen face first into the front part of the trolley. And I'm just waiting for them to turn around screaming with like no front teeth. And I'm like, fuck. Luckily they just hit like their cheeks and shit. I'm like, you'll be right.
Suck it up.
Yeah. And then after Nikita were like, checked they were okay. We're walking. And I'm like, oh, my hands are really sore. She's like, I don't care. I feel like you're thinking of something, Ash.
I just had a random thought. Like, it was a memory that flashed back to me today. I was like, I should bring that up. But it triggered a question, like, the most embarrassing thing that happened at school, like in primary school.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you guys, like...
Oh, that's a hard one. I've got a lot.
Why? I don't think I have any.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got a fair few. One of them almost made Nikita cry
I need to think.
once.
What?
One of my primary school
One of yours
when
made her cry.
Yeah, I was telling her a story from primary school.
Oh, I thought you like it involved her.
No.
Was this the first conversation you two ever had?
No, it was literally like a year ago because she was like,
What do you mean? You weren't in primary school a year ago?
No, something came up. I'm trying to remember. I think it was when Westy first like started struggling at school, and I was like, I sort of know how he feels. Like I didn't really fit in at school either. And he's like, she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like,
You told me you were the cool kid at school.
no. So at high school, I tried to like fit in with the cool crowd, but I just did dumb shit to fucking fit in. So I was like the loser of the cool crew, but I was still like, I'm part of the group.
Yeah.
But it was like grade 1 or 2, I guess, when we still lived in Gundwindi. And I don't know if you remember, but there was a phase, I don't know if it was big in Brisbane, but there was like these Looney Tunes hats, and it had like the characters bursting out of like the front.
Yeah.
It was like embroidered and shit.
Yeah.
And it was so cool, and like we couldn't afford one. And finally my mum like saved up enough money and she took me to shop and bought me one. And I'm like, I thought I was the coolest kid ever, right? So next day I rocked this thing. I rocked this thing to school, and I'm wearing it and I'm like stoked. And I go to the toilet at lunch to go to like have a piss, and I'm at the trough, and like a kid from a grade or 2 above me just comes and like takes it off my head and throws it like into all the piss. And I was like,
my God.
and then like everyone was laughing and shit, and I just like took it to the like hand basin and rinsed it and put it back on my head, and I was like, oh,
Just like the gum.
do I have to go to school tomorrow?
Was it yellow?
Before or after?
Were you hydrated?
I don't understand. Did it get stained? Was the little white thread of like Bugs' chest?
I don't remember. I don't remember that in depth.
Wait, what
I just
character
remember
was
that.
it?
I think it was Sylvester.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I would have pissed in that too.
He likes Sylvester.
Tweety or nothing, man.
Yeah. I told Nikita that story. She's like, oh my God, that's so sad. Are you okay? I'm like, it was like 18 years ago.
But I'm not. Thanks for asking.
And then, when we moved up to Brisbane, I went to a state school.
And it happened again.
Nah, so there was this, me and this other kid were like, would always argue and shit. And then one day he picked up like a log and hit me over the head with it, like knocked me out and gave me a concussion and shit.
Oh my God.
And I don't know if it's a memory I've fucking convinced myself, but apparently there was like suspected brain damage, and I was like,
Apparently there
This
was.
explains a lot.
so like the next day I got.
I don't know if this is a memory I've made up with my brain damage on.
So I think that kid got off the hook for like, I don't know.
Attempted murder?
He had a long leash, and he's like, his excuse was always religious beliefs.
Oh yeah, it's my belief to
Yeah.
beat people.
So then I got moved to a private school, and at that school, everything cool was Pokemon and shit. So I had a Pokemon lunchbox and everything. Go to my new school the next day, and everyone at lunchtime I sit down. I sit down and I think I'm going to be the coolest kid at this school with my Pokemon lunchbox, and everyone's like, "Do you like Pokemon?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's sick." And they're like, and then everyone just moved away. I'm like, "Oh my God."
Where's the log?
That's worse than the hat
Really?
trough story, I feel.
I'd rather be smacked in the head with a log.
Yeah, me too.
I never bought like cartoon merch for anything.
Didn't you?
No, I know it was because we couldn't afford it, but I'd never like materialize anything at school.
Yeah, just generic coloured
My
shit.
dad used to draw the Nike tick on my shoes.
Yeah, you'd see.
Yeah. That was like the furthest I got to being cool.
So
It worked opposite.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I had this moment. I don't know why. I just randomly thought. I think it was like grade 6 or 7. But today I was just calculating something on my phone. I was looking at crypto and I was like trying to make a calculator. And I hit.
If I put another 10 grand in, we're like,
Can I retire? And this one time, it was like we're doing math and shit. And I put my hand. I had this theory, a mathematic theory. I'm like, I've just come up with a new form of mathematics, right?
Okay.
I was like, I'm going to ask my teacher because if it's legit, it'll seem cool and I'll impress her and everyone in the class will be like, oh, this cunt knows what he's doing. And so I put my hand up and I'm like, so you've got plus, which you're adding things together, and then you've got minus, which is the opposite to plus. You know how we times things? What if we could times backwards? And she goes, yes, Ash, that's called dividing. I was like, oh, it's a thing already, is it?
Oh my god!
what grade was that?
Like
12.
6 or 7.
Oh, that's pretty good.
How do you respond to that?
Shrink a little,
Yeah.
slide under my tidy tray.
Yeah. How good was a tidy tray?
Just don't come in for the next week.
Do they have those now?
I don't think they do.
I'm trying to think.
Well, I don't. Yeah, my kids are still probably too young for that stage, I guess.
Tidy tray.
Actually,
what's
a tidy tray is like the desk that lifts up, right? Or not?
No,
I think they had the
put
lift up
slides
one
out.
or the slide one.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
the
think
slide
we've
one.
only ever had the lift up ones.
Okay, yeah. I
I
was
thought lift up ones
privileged.
were.
I was privileged enough to have both.
Oh.
In between all the brain damage.
Yeah. I was like, I went around to a lot of schools, so
I did.
I experienced diversity.
Like the Lamborghini one that lifted up the sides.
You step on the leg and like the thing goes.
Siri.
Man, I was thinking about school and the kids at school today, and I was like, they're gonna have like all the kids at school now have like computers and freaking
Wait,
iPads and shit.
I just realised, you know the slide out one? It's literally just a cutlery tray.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
It is. It had like
never
the front
had a-
bit and then the long bit.
You were destined to be a cabinet maker.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I don't remember.
Thanks.
Yeah, kids have like iPads and shit now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just nuts.
Yeah, so next year, Westie's in grade 1 and they start a robotics class.
Okay, yeah. Kenzie did,
What?
Kenzie
Do they
did
do that?
coding and prep.
Yeah, so they've done a bit of coding now where they put like black line.
It's called a
I don't-
B-bot.
I don't know what the technical shit, but they like put these black lines and shit down, and then they've got a code
So it follows
like
the
something
path,
to
yeah.
follow it. And I'm like,
It's cool.
the
So
fuck?
like the lines are in a grid and they say 4 left.
Yeah, you got like-
Basically,
yes,
yeah.
like, yeah.
I guess, like, I don't know. I'm just like, wow, that thing's following the black line. But when we went to like the orientation or whatever, they had like the grade 1s and 2s building fucking like robots.
Yeah, it's
and
cool,
stuff.
hey?
And I'm
So
like,
cool.
how do they know
That's-
that?
It's just like now. Does that make you feel old?
Yeah,
It's like when it's like the equivalent of like, I guess when your parents didn't know anything about a
Yeah,
computer or whatever.
exactly,
You're like,
yeah.
oh, this is how you do it.
yeah,
I remember, primary school we had like when the internet first came out, or when it became like available to the public and shit. We
Yeah.
had 4 computers in the staff room, which you could like put your name down to use in the next week or something. And it was like it had the internet.
yeah.
Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves.
Yeah, because what, you guys are 5 years older than me. 4 or 5 years.
I don't know, 87.
87.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Yeah, so
you
5.
92?
Yeah, 92.
that's what
Yeah, because we had like computer rooms, I guess.
Yeah.
we had a
when I
computer room.
We eventually had that like within like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember was it iMac
Yeah.
or the bubbles?
Square
Like
box,
the
yeah.
With the
coloured
coloured
one?
back, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
And like what game was the game you played? It was a maze one? Where you just go through and you shoot each other in the maze?
I don't know, because my primary school didn't have that, and then my high school only had those in the music rooms.
Okay.
And I was like, shit at music.
I think there were 2 games. One was like a killing game, and one was like
Lemmings?
no.
Oh man, we were hiding in Lemmings, eh?
Yeah.
Good as Lemmings.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
We when we got to grade like 10 and 11, we like all just played Counter-Strike during class. That was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Teacher would never know.
No, exactly. Would be like smashing shit. And then you'd just like quickly do, I forget what the fucking shortcut was, but you'd close it when the teacher was walking past.
Yeah, like control
and you're
C.
like, yeah, you're like crouched down behind something. You're like, no one better see me.
We thought it was the coolest because we could get past the firewall.
Yeah.
I had the advantage of being part of the nerd group.
Nice.
But it was, you got like separate groups in school. There was like the nerds, then there was like, you would call them nerds, but they weren't smart. So like below the nerds, I was hanging out with them.
Yeah.
And so in the library and shit, we'd sometimes hang out there. And he's like, oh, I'll show you how to get past the firewall. I'm like, okay. So you went to like Alta Vista or something, and then you changed the language of the search from English to like Spanish or something. Or, yeah, vice versa, I don't know. But it wouldn't, the firewall wouldn't detect what you're writing. So you could write anything and then you'd just be porn and shit. Like, holy shit. And then the first thing he showed me was like, oh, I'll show you some porn. First picture wasn't just like generic porn. It was a chick with a vacuum up there. And I was like, why a vacuum?
It's meant to go the other way.
Yeah. Thanks for destroying my mind.
Fucking hell.
So good.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, we had fucking loopholes and shit to get around all the security. But we didn't look up porn. It was just to like download.
Just to
music
learn
and
more.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember at the end of grade 12, you remember how at the start of the year you'd have like $15 print credit?
Sort of, yeah.
We didn't have print credit.
Yeah, back then we had like print credit, so like 15 cents a sheet or
Yeah.
something, or
Yeah,
10
yeah,
cents a sheet.
yeah.
That's
we had that.
crazy.
And like some people just never use it because we just fail. So at the end of the year, we went in and we printed like the rest of the money in pages, be like 300 pages of just black, and then run out.
Jesus. I know who's printing it though.
We could log in to a we found a hack, and it was, you know how there's like, if you don't have a password yet or like an ID, you could log into like a it was just the password was password and the name was student, so it'd be like for new people to use just like until they get their shit.
Yeah.
But we realized the print credits were on there. Like it would just automatically give you print credits, so we just like print under like the student and password.
At my last work, they ended up, because we had printed plans there,
Yeah.
they ended up getting one of those like fucking huge printers on a lease and shit. And like, I reckon for the first week, I was just printing shit for fun. And just
Why?
going to the printer and being like, it's so fucking clear. And I'm like,
Money.
So clear.
it was the best printing I'd ever seen. Like, it was intense.
Isn't there printers that detect when you put money in there and they won't print money? Like it won't. It'll
Oh, really?
It'll scan and be like, this is currency, and it won't print it.
Yeah, I don't know. Because even like when I did inductions and shit for like new workers, I'd scan their license and print it. And then I'd like,
It's
it'll print it,
laminating.
I'd be like, wow, it's so clear.
In the old days, when
impressed
shit
by
was
the
all
technology.
laminated, you just make fake IDs.
Yeah.
In grade 4, we had grade 5. The teacher was like, I want to start a reward system, and she basically created a currency in our classroom. So if you're good, you would get a little. We had to like vote on what it was, and this kid Tim, who could draw real good in our class, he drew the Tasmanian Devil, or who was it, Tazo or something?
Yeah, Taz, the Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah, he drew him, so we called him Tazes or some shit.
Yeah.
So like every time you
Tazos?
Tazos, yeah. So every time you're good, you'd get one of these things. And,
Right, they made him draw them for the whole
yeah,
class?
No.
Tim, draw 100 of these.
So he drew it, and then she'd scanned it and like put like 50 in a page, print them out, and then cut them.
Yeah,
all. And so
okay,
it was just like a thing she'd hand out, and then a certain amount would earn certain prizes or whatever. Anyway, so I figured out that I could scan one, and my dad's scanner, print them out myself, and I just had hundreds of them, and I was just like handing them out to friends and shit. I'm like, fuck, like am I fucking up? Am I inflating this thing?
But there must, like, when you redeem a prize, you must be like, I didn't give you all of these.
Well, that's it. I don't think I ever used them because, like, I knew I was smart enough to know
Yeah.
they'd be sus. I just like, hey, I got 1,000. What does that get me, bitch?
I only printed
she,
10.
she just gets on her knees.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm trying to
crazy.
think. You guys said you were in a clique at school, hey?
Yeah,
I don't think I was.
A what?
really?
A clique, like a group.
Our school was pretty clicky.
We say click.
Yeah. You've never heard of that?
A click. Never.
Yeah.
Groups?
A group. I'd say like just a group.
I was telling Jake the other day, something came up. We had a I don't know how to explain them, but they were sort of nerdy but sort of cool. And there was probably 20 of them. And they just sat by themselves down by the Oval, all like every lunch, and they were called the Mob, like on grade 11 and 12. And whenever
Were they Islanders?
No, they were everything really. Anyway, so whenever you wanted to fuck with someone, you'd go down to the mob.
Gosh.
You'd go to the mob and be like, "Oh, do you guys hear this?" And then they would just fuck up whoever's life you went into said that about. So there was this kid like in our group, and we were in the same group, but you know how someone's there, but you don't get along, but you've got to hang out because other people in the group like them and shit like that. So I went down to the mob one day, and I was like, "Oh, have you guys heard Callum has ringworm?" And they're like,
Oh my God.
they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Callum's got a really bad case of ringworm." So then the lunch bell went, and they were all sitting there, and he walked past them, and they all just started chanting ringworm. And then the whole school's just looking at him, and I'm like, I felt a bit bad.
Oh my
They
God.
kept it going for like a week, and I'm like, oh.
Ringworm is like the worst.
It
name
sounds
for that.
dirty, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like
It's super contagious.
Yeah,
it's
I
just
know.
a bacterial skin bacterial thing, right?
No.
It's not
Listen,
worms.
yeah.
I thought it was
Is
bacteria.
it actual worms?
Yeah, like pinworms?
No, ringworm, not hookworm.
Is the only way to get it from cats?
I'm thinking of something else.
No, so you get hookworm, which you get in your feet because like worms that hook in and they
That's not what
fucking.
I'm thinking about either.
And
What
ringworm
are you
is
thinking about?
ringworm.
Pinworms?
Pinworms.
No,
like-
ringworm.
I'm thinking about ringworm.
I don't know.
So ringworm is it's a ring. That's why it's called ring. I
yeah.
don't know why it's called worm though, but it's just a bacterial infection.
Pinworm
These
infection.
are worms. Like they get into your gut and then like they come out in your shit. And
Oh,
Oh, tapeworm.
yeah, I've heard of them.
That's
Yeah.
tapeworm.
That's like normal
Yeah.
worms, isn't it?
Tapeworm, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
so
called
ringworm gives you like a rash sort of thing, or like a ring.
Yeah, Jake has them all over his arm.
Yeah, oh, so bad. Every time I wrestle him,
Does
I'm
he
like,
actually?
He's
Yeah.
got what is it, eczema,
Oh,
and it's for some weird reason it's exactly shaped like ringworm, and I'm like, are you sure it's not ringworm?
I'm pretty sure it's ringworm.
Yeah, so sort of like that shit.
Yeah.
golden stuff?
Golden staff.
Yeah.
Nah.
Infection.
I don't know.
Because like that's like a super.
Whoa, that
that's
one looks
like
like an actual worm.
yeah.
That one or that one.
Ooh.
Like that's a super common locker room thing.
Yeah, I think it's just a bacterial infection. Well, it must be like a systemic one, like in the blood.
There's fucking what's it called? There was a show that we used to watch, Monsters Inside My Body or something. You ever see that?
No,
And it was all
but
fuck shit
I know
like that.
what. Like I can
Yeah, like
picture what it is.
Tourists would go to Bali or something, and they'd get sick. And
Isn't
it'd
that
be all
typical bullshit one where you're like you piss in the lake and then like swims up your piss?
yeah, it was all that shit, and I was like, I'm never traveling anywhere.
What one's? That's a movie, wasn't it? Was it like?
I think it's real, but you have
Yeah.
to. You can't just like. It's not like you stand on the bank and you just must have this unbroken stream of
This
piss
thing's got
just-
perfect aim just to like get straight in there.
and super like it's super strong because it swims up current.
Yeah,
The salmon just in your dick hole.
We call these dick salmon.
You remember Anaconda? The movie?
yeah,
it was so good.
Yeah.
That was like the coolest
Bad,
horror
but so
movie.
good.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
I want to watch that
It's
again.
probably not though. Like if you watch it now, it's probably shit.
Do you reckon it's worse than Sharknado?
But that was
They made a sequel to that.
no, but
Have
that
you
was
seen-
always bad, but intentionally bad, and then they like got like
This is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Tara Reid's titties.
Her TikToks.
Oh, tits.
Dude,
Did she have like tit issues?
I don't know.
She was so hot in Scrubs though.
She started like
Scrubs.
Yeah, she was JD's misso for a bit.
Hey guys, who wanted to see
She looks
us?
so weird.
she looks bad, but she started doing this thing where she'll like sing.
Never let them steal the.
It's not it. Wait.
Let go, just
I don't love you like
Why? She got black lipstick.
he doesn't want to be there.
yesterday.
And it's like, oh, come on. Like, let it go.
Do you reckon they practice that like 60 times?
100 times.
Yeah.
That was
There was
the
a
75th
really,
take.
there was a really bad one, and I'm like, I feel so sad right now. Like, go back to the hot chick from American Pie.
Oh, she's the one that
She's
grabbed the
posting
beer.
old pictures of her.
Grab the beer.
She grabbed the beer and he blew in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And then that was
he
like the
drinks
most
it.
famous scene in American Pie.
Those was like such
Stifler
good
drinks the beer.
movies.
Fuck yeah.
I heard, fuck, that triggered me again. I heard something that Sean William Scott, who's Stifler, made $8,000 or something for
Yeah, I saw that
American
too.
Pie.
I saw that
Yeah,
too.
Really?
that's nuts, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, you look at his career.
But at this, like, think about it at the time. None of them were really known
Yeah,
people.
I guess.
Yeah.
He's I was obsessed with him for a bit, especially because I guess my obsession started with American Pie, and then did you guys see Role Models?
Yeah.
He was pretty funny in that as well.
Yeah. He'll always be just Stifler, though.
Yeah,
There's some,
it's
there's
hard
some
to
characters that will only ever be them, like Harry Potter. He'll always
see.
be
Yeah,
Harry Potter.
$8,000
Yeah,
a
that's
role
what
in
I'm saying.
American Pie.
But-
Crazy, eh?
That was his breakout role, right? That happened,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
That's crazy.
Same with Jason Biggs as well.
How do you make $8,000? Was that just like we'll give you $8,000 if you want to play in this thing? He's like, fuck.
here.
Yeah, I guess.
But again, for
Sign
that type
up.
of movie, they probably didn't have a big budget anyway,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, they would have set all the budgets to start with. Everyone would have shot it, and then 6 months
This
later.
is us talking, not knowing shit about shit again.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm writing thousands of movies.
But
This
any
is how
of,
movies work, right? We set the
I just thought of a
budget.
movie idea.
did they have any big names in that movie?
Oh my god!
Like
Eugene
bare
Levy, I
feet.
think he's the only
Like
one.
who are already big,
Yeah, I
apart
think-
from
and-
Eugene
Yeah,
Levy. Yeah.
Eugene Levy was big.
And then who's the porn? Who was in it?
Oh, Stifler's mum. Was she a porn star?
I don't think she was she?
What about the foreign girl?
She wasn't big though, was she?
I don't know.
I don't think she's in anything, is she?
No.
Oh, Shermanator was one of the Little Rascals.
Was he?
Yeah. He
Yeah,
was.
I don't think. I think
Oh
Tara.
no, sorry, I got that wrong. No, Shermanator was he was a Major Payne. Remember the little kid?
Oh,
in
that's
Major?
the foreign girl on the bottom left. Sorry, I'm listening. Yeah.
I think.
Oh
Tara,
yeah. He was the ear kid in Major Payne.
Yeah, look up Major Payne.
Tara Reid would have been the biggest one.
Oh, John Cho, that's right.
She's in Orange Is the New Black now, but I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
fucking way after.
Yeah.
And Old Love from
But she was in movies when she was a kid. Like she was a kid actress too.
How I Met Your Mother.
Potentially, whatever her name is.
Stuck fluid on my pussy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was her
Was she?
breakout role.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, she was
What am I looking up for Major Payne? Cast.
Shermanator from American Pie was the kid in Major Payne.
Chris Owen. Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Fuck, I remember that now.
That's such a good movie.
It was a good movie.
I want to make my kids watch it now.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was a
So
sick
wrong
movie.
though. But it's good. I like it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that for years. I wonder how long since you guys have seen it.
Like 2 years ago.
Oh,
Does it hold up?
ages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
Bam, bam.
Chugga 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 chugga.
Choo,
Yeah, I'm keen to
choo.
watch that now for sure.
Yeah, man.
So
Damon
good.
Wayans. So good.
So fucking good.
Shermanator.
We it doesn't really sort of relates, I guess. So Westy's obsessed with monkey bars at the moment.
And that's so weird. Like, my kids are desperately trying to be good. Like, I don't know if I talked about it on here, but they are trying to build strength and
Handstands,
and shit.
yeah, we spoke about
so
it a
the
few weeks
same
ago.
as like they're trying to be stronger and do monkey bars and
Yeah.
stuff too.
So Westy wants to join gymnastics,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, what about football or something? But
Oh, my nephew, he does. He's like, oh, what is he, like 13 or something?
Yeah.
And he fucking. Oh, I wish I knew now. But he does trampolining.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
And he's like representing fucking Australian shit. Just
Yeah.
doing like
So-
fucking quadruple backflips and shit.
Westy will be outside on his fucking what are they called? Like the rings that you hang from a swing set, and he's just doing like backflips and shit all day and like
Cool.
chin ups and stuff. And he's like, I want to do gymnastics, and I'm like, okay. So I showed him parkour, and I'm like, what about parkour? And he's like, oh, that's so cool.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
fuck
But then if you try, he'd be up on the roof and you're going to
Yeah.
yell at him for it.
Anyway, Nikita,
Go do a flip of this
Yeah.
pot plant.
Nikita and I were watching him through the kitchen window the other day, and he's doing flips, and he like talks to himself while he's doing it. So he'll stand back and he'll talk himself through what he's about to do, and then he'll run and
Yeah.
launch himself and do it. And we were watching him, and he was talking himself through it.
That's cool.
And then before he jumped, he came inside, and I'm like, what's this kid doing? And I peeked around the corner from the kitchen into the lounge room, and he's on YouTube, and he's trying to like spell in his head, and he's like, he's got B, and he's like, B. And I'm like, he's trying to type backflip,
Yeah.
and he goes BA, and I'm like, backflip. And I wanted to go help him, and I'm like, I'll see what he
Yeah.
does. And then he's like,
X.
it was like, I watched him for like fucking maybe a minute.
Yeah.
And then he goes, Mom. And she's like, yeah. He's like, how do you spell Barbie girl? I want to listen to that song. And I'm like,
I'm a Barbie girl.
he's fucking obsessed with that song all of a sudden. For
He
some
goes,
reason.
I need to play this while I do my backflips.
So he was commentating in the back and he's like, all right, Westy goes up to do a backflip. Barbie girl.
Hi, Ken.
What's that? You
classic.
let him watch Stick It, gymnastics movie?
No, I haven't. You'd probably like it.
It's good.
Is that suitable for kids?
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
Yeah,
All I
I
remember is like Blink playing at the end
Yeah.
and they just sit on the end like doing
Yeah,
this.
yeah. I used to play it on the video store.
Did you?
Yeah.
Blink was in American Pie too, eh?
Yeah.
The first one.
Were they actually in it? I don't
They-
remember. I don't remember they played the song, but I don't
They were
remember
just in a
them being
clip where they were watching. They were one
They
of
were
the
watching
stiff. What's his name?
fucking
That
the guy with
the
the
main guy.
Yeah.
He has
What's
to
his
strip.
name?
He has to strip. Remember?
where he's stripping
On
for the
live
exchange
Jason
student.
Biggs.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jason
they're watching him on webcam.
Oh,
for a
yeah,
sec.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they got a
I'm pretty
monkey.
sure.
They have
I'm
a
pretty sure
monkey in
their
it.
song's playing for
Yeah.
when he's running.
And he's running, yeah.
yeah.
That's right.
I could only remember the song playing. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember them being in it. That's cool, though.
But yeah, pretty fucking nuts. He also another thing we're fucking dealing with Westy. Last week was Daniel Morecambe Day.
Yeah. They did that at school too, yeah.
So figure this fucking connection out in his detailed brain. So he spent the day learning about Daniel Morecambe, comes home and he's like, so what's happened with Daniel Morecambe? And we gave him a basic rundown of what happened. So then he's like, and we're like, oh, a stranger came and like took him and stuff. And he's like, Santa's a stranger. And we're like, oh, no, Santa's a different type of stranger. And he's like, I don't want Santa to come in my house. And I'm like,
Should put no presents.
yeah.
I agree.
And we're like, no, Santa's nice. And he's like, but I don't know Santa. And I'm like, yeah, but
You can meet Santa at the shop.
yeah, I'm like, and I'm trying to explain to him like Santa's a good stranger. And he's like, well, how do you know good strangers and bad strangers?
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
And you're just going to go into like,
Yeah.
police are typically good strangers.
Now he's like fucking scared as of Santa for some reason.
That's a good thing.
That he's scared of Santa.
Yes.
I agree. I hate Christmas.
Good.
As you
Right.
can see, our Christmas tree is already up.
Is
Yeah,
it?
that's it.
Ours isn't up yet either.
So
Yeah.
It got me like when I walked in, I saw that and I was like, "Fuck yeah, Christmas!" Soon. I got all happy.
Yeah? That's cool. Tara, on the day after Halloween, I was like, all right, sweet, we can put this down, put the Christmas tree up. I was like, she hasn't done it yet, but for sure she'll do it soon.
Yeah.
Years ago, we made a Christmas tree out of. We got like a metal pot plant thing, and we filled it with cement, and put
Oh,
like
I
a fence
remember.
paling in
Yeah.
it, and then just like nailed fence palings to it and decorated it in the shape of a Christmas tree. And every year we've brought this thing out, like as like the outside Christmas tree with lights on it.
Yeah.
And I've just wanted to throw it out like every year. I'm like, why is this thing still in the garage, just taking up room? Anyway, Katie won't let me throw it out. And then yesterday, I was like, I'm doing a tip trip because we had to cull a heap of shit that was in the garage.
Yeah.
I'm throwing it all out, and I'm driving, and she rings me up. She goes, "Where the fuck's my Christmas tree?" I'm like, "I don't know, in the garage." And she goes, "Okay." Like she didn't even know it was missing. She just like assumed I was throwing it out, and she like rang.
Were
I was
you?
like, "Where the
Did you
fuck
have
is
it?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I was contemplating. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna chuck this thing.
You should,
I was like, I got it. I need her permission. I can't just do it.
You should, I don't know if it's too late now, but you should just, at Christmas time when it's out, use it as a measuring thing for your kids. Like mark how tall they are at Christmas.
Oh, I've already got one.
No, but
I could put it. in
then
the
you have a
fire.
reason to keep it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Trying to be so polite.
You can say no, that's okay. This is how agreeable Ash is
that's-
all the time. And because I haven't been at work and making him be disagreeable,
He disagreed once, and then he's like, Adrian's not going to drop this. That's a good idea.
he goes,
No, I know. The first time I said no, but now I've rethought.
I don't know
it's
what
a
made
really
you
good
feel
idea.
like you had to tell me it was a good idea after it was finished. I was like, you're like, yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Oh, that is a good idea.
I'm such a bitch.
I don't know the process that went through your head. Like you had offended me or something. Like it's fine. I don't care. I was like, fine.
I'm not gonna do that.
Wait,
Why not? Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I will.
this fucking made Nikita lose it yesterday. How's Adrian offending?
Is this me?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so...
Nikita.
Wait, show him the picture first.
Nikita was fucking
That's
crying.
because I should be a comedian.
Wait.
No.
It's like, you know the
you see
post
his
I
post?
posted yesterday of me doing stand up.
Yeah.
So, I guess first things first. I went to text Nikita, and I was like, I'm going to post a stand up post, but I'm going to post it to Instagram.
I never do it.
Yeah, I'm going to post it to Instagram and Facebook. But my Instagram is basically just other comedians and fucking random people. So no one on my Facebook really knows about it yet. So I text Nikita this like full nervous text message saying, I'm scared to...
Before I thought about this, I was like, he never posts.
Yeah.
Do I say anything?
I was
But
so
like,
nervous
I
about it.
can't.
But listen, I fucking built all these nerves up. I got the post ready to do, saved it in drafts, and then I sent this bitch message to Nikita saying how scared I was and shit like that. Put kisses on the end and everything. And then she wasn't
Thanks
replying.
for your support.
She wasn't replying, and I'm like, why isn't she replying? And I look at the message, and I sent that to Jake, and I'm like,
Oh, no.
and I'm like, fuck, sorry, wrong person. Hashtag insecurity. And then I ended up posting it. And then
Did you resend it to her?
yeah, I resent it to her, and I was like, just sent that to Jake, lol. And she's like, haha. And I'm like, so then
You're
I
an
posted
idiot.
it.
So
I posted it, and then
explain the post.
so it's just a picture of me on fucking stage.
Just promoting like you being
yeah,
out doing
basically,
sex.
yeah. It was fucking yeah.
And what was the caption?
Trying to reassure a disgruntled patron a few weeks back that these
Should have
are all
pulled it up on the
jokes.
things.
I should have, but fucking, I've got the conversation open on my phone.
Okay.
So Adrian randomly texts
It
me.
wasn't randomly.
He's like, "Why do you look so different here?"
Put the picture up so he can see and compare. You have to. Ashley needs to see it.
Because you look happy in it.
No, that's not
That's
why.
what Nikita said.
never see you
Nikita's
happy.
yeah. Nikita's like,
That's not why.
You look weird because you look happy in it. And
That's-
she's like, you
well,
never
okay,
smile
that is-
properly.
That is true as well, but that's not what I was thinking.
And it's probably a photo of you saying a word.
No.
Like you're like...
It's like laughing, I think. I think you're like...
Yeah, I was laughing because it was actually like some bitch was like, because I said a joke. Okay, so that's the
South
fucking,
Park. South Park.
that's the photo. Adrian goes, "Why do you look so different here?" And I'm like, "Haha, what do you mean?" And he's like,
What? I never see you wear them clothes normally.
"So I'm like,
and also your hair looks great.
Yeah.
The light.
I just took a screenshot of a recording and then I cropped it to Insta size."
For reference, James is reading our text conversation.
Yeah, he's like, "I don't know, you just look weird, lol." And he's like, "It's like Nicolas Cage in Face Off." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, thanks man, such support." He's like, "Well, I could lie to you if you like." And I'm like, "Oh cool." I'm like, quote, "I don't know, you just look weird. Adrian Reese, my biggest fan." And he's like, "LMAO." This is the part that made Nikita fucking bawl her eyes out laughing. And she's like, "Oh my God, it's true." And I'm like, "I'm deleting this." He's like, "Oh, wait a minute. It's because the lights make you look like your eyebrows don't exist."
Holy shit!
And then I looked at it and I'm like, "Where are my eyebrows?"
Okay, no, wait.
Yeah.
It looks like you're completely bald,
Yeah.
and that
I know.
dark thing on top is part of the
Yeah,
brick.
it's the most fucked lighting.
That's
Now
what you
that I've
look
looked
like.
at it, I'm like, this is so bad. And then Adrian tries to reassure me by following that up. He goes, "Nah, it's not too bad."
Bitch.
I was just scrolling and I was like, "Hey, this guy kind of looks like James." I'm like,
Hey, I'm going to be honest with you because I'm a real friend, not...
Yeah, your hairline looks
Not a
way
yes
worse
man.
there than
it
normal.
does, doesn't it? Now that I'm like looking at, I just fucking literally took a
fine.
screenshot of
Like, it's
that
not-
recording.
It's not that. It's just like... I was like,
And I
this
was
doesn't
so-
look like you.
I was
It's not a
so
representation of what you look like.
I was so nervous to post it to start with, and then I just get all this fucking
It wasn't,
the
hey...
Jake thing, and then all this feedback, and then all the comments on the Facebook are like, "Wow, you're grey now." And I'm like,
That was one comment.
yeah,
You look like a skinny Burt Crusher.
Oh, you do?
perfect.
You do look like pretty fit there, though.
Yeah, so your arm looks ripped.
You just
That
need a...
forearm cranking.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just...
I was tensing so hard there. I actually set that up in here earlier today.
Next time, put the camera on the other side.
You get the good side.
Okay, why don't you guys come and fucking take photos?
We would, I'm sure, if you'd let us go.
No, fuck that.
We'd be like on stage. Wait, where's your eyebrows?
Oh, fuck.
That's what we would heckle for sure.
No,
Yeah,
I wouldn't heckle you. I almost didn't send it to you because I was like, he never posts, and he like posted a comedy thing I don't want it to like. And I know that you.
Maybe how close I was to getting a joke out of him last podcast.
Yeah.
You were mid about to tell us, and then Age was like,
so much more.
"Oh, you're about to tell him a joke, boss." and then you're like, "Oh, yeah, no, fuck that." I was so devoed,
I
man.
know you were.
I was pretty drunk last podcast.
I know.
I've had a few people message
Did I
me
tell you?
saying, "Wow, you were fucked last podcast."
Did you really?
Yeah.
I couldn't
I
really
could tell.
tell.
I couldn't tell.
Really?
Tell you what,
Listening back, I was like, I was pretty fucked.
You're all.
Yeah.
How do other people know that you sounded fucked and we couldn't tell and we like talk to you every week?
I think it's like even Ash said on when we saw each other on Monday. He's like, I could tell your eyes were getting like droopy.
Yeah, you had Stewie Griffin eyes going.
That's it.
I brought in a bottle of
Bring
Captain Morgo.
I like it.
I haven't had it
yeah.
in ages. You had it?
You're spice rum, but I'm saying we're trying to push this thing to whiskey, not rum. So
Yeah,
kind of
so
fucking it, mate.
Oh, shit. Fuck. My first contribution.
No, it's good. It's good.
ruined
it.
It's
It's good.
solid.
Nah, I'll take it home.
You've done well. Can I have a look?
Yeah. So
Stop
I did some
dragging.
research because like I can't just bring it in and not say nothing about it.
You can. I do.
Captain Morgan is a real person.
I'm sure.
He was a
Like, actually, I'm sure there was a Captain Morgan, but you mean
Yeah.
this dude?
yeah. So he's from the 1600s. He wasn't a pirate like they portray him to be. He was a pirateer or privateer. So he was like one of the main guys that
Spice people.
the English would send to battle with Spain. And
Okay.
apparently he did brutal shit. Like he'd park the ship out in the ocean and they'd row in on canoes at night time. And they'd take the nuns as human shields and like fucking
Why the nuns, though? Why not?
just because they wouldn't fight back and shit. So they'd take the nuns and fucking just fight with them as human shields or like use them as like bargaining and just he'd fucking kill them.
How is that better than an actual wooden shield?
I don't know. It's the 1600s, man. They probably didn't even have fire.
They
Yeah.
had a boat. How is that better than a wooden shield?
No, it was like if they want to like launch weapons and shit, it's like we're gonna have to kill our own nuns because they used their own religion against them and shit because they're like heavily Catholic.
Right. But they're killing people, so I don't think.
Take it up with him.
I'm just saying. I'm just.
It's good though. It smells sweet.
It is.
I got a
Spice rum.
I got a news story here that somewhat kind of relates to that.
I'm glad we have 4 glasses because I want some of that. Please.
Yeah, I'll get it up while you're loading that. Wait, while you're pouring that. So
I'm okay with that, I see.
I saw a post the other day which made me fucking happy. I'll wait till these are all poured.
I'm
So-
listening. Go, keep going.
A couple of weeks ago, we spoke about like Cain Velasquez.
You
How-
got a new glass or you good?
Nah, it's good. So when yeah, that's cool. So like everyone says, if their kids get molested and shit like that, they'll fucking kill them and shit. So this randomly popped up in my feed the other day, and I'm like, fuck, that's pretty hectic, but like kind of good. So this guy here, father who forced pedophile friend to dig his own grave.
Oh, I want to shake his hand.
So he made this guy dig his own grave.
There's the.
That's them there. So I'm not
kids.
sure which is which. No, that's the father and the guy that molested the father's kid.
They look young, but
On
Yeah.
the right looks like the molester.
So he made him dig his own grave, and then he made
yeah, I'm listening.
whatever his Russian name is, 32, kill himself, and then secretly buried his corpse. But that's pretty fucking hectic.
It's
Hey?
such
Like,
a Russian thing to do.
yeah,
Yeah.
like imagine that. Like it's so good, but it.
But, wait, so then he got arrested, and then he's been released. Is that what?
I think so because that guy.
They do it right in Russia.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
because
Well,
I
this
guess
is-
that guy killed himself, but then it's like
Forced
he
suicide.
forceful. Yeah,
Yeah, is that a thing?
I don't. I'm guessing Russian
Released
fucking.
early, so he
Russian
must have
roulette.
spent some decent amount of time.
Oh, look at Adrian reading the full story. You know, I just read headlines.
What do you mean the full story? That's one line in the post
On
section.
Facebook.
This is
Abused
definitely
his
not the full story.
Daughter then age 6. Oh yeah,
I like how they
That's fucked. I can't.
out
think
of
about
that whole thing, right?
yeah, I know.
Out of the whole thing, it's like buried this cunt, made him kill himself, blah blah blah, and they just they beeped out 2 words or one letter of 2 words.
Yeah.
The E in sexually and the I in kill.
Yeah.
But the whole story there is pretty legible.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think it's more for like
Don't
an
wanna offend
algorithm
anyone.
that like
Yeah,
doesn't
true.
block the story.
Fucking. when I did school drop off yesterday, it legit fucked up my whole day. So normally I've always got music or podcast playing, like in the car or whatever. For whatever reason, on the way to school yesterday, we had the radio on.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if you've heard that story about, it was like north of Brisbane, of that couple.
No.
With the kid.
No.
No.
May have.
The 8-month-old kid. So
Do I want to hear it? Is it going to ruin my night?
It ruined my fucking whole day yesterday.
I'm pretty happy right now. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah. These two cunts
Oh.
tortured and killed their baby.
Why?
8-month-old baby. Just north of Brisbane.
How? They look like
Okay.
a normal group.
What's the definition of torture?
Yeah, like, did they
So,
deliberately torture or they
what the
neglected torture?
I haven't read this and it's probably going to fuck up my
Here
whole
we go.
day. But on the
I'll
news
read it, I'll
report,
read it. Just go down a bit.
on the news report, it said police said it was one of the worst crime scenes they've ever walked into.
It wasn't a dingo.
Tell me when you want me to go
Keep
down.
going. This is not interesting.
Terrible scene.
It just doesn't tell you what happened.
Yeah.
But I want to know, like, regardless, the kid's like dead now, and that's fucked. But like, when they say torture, is that misleading? Do they like I don't know what the definition of torture is.
People think torture is like they hung him up by a rope and did something. But
like what you think about like
sometimes
prisoner
it's-
of war.
I guess,
torture.
yeah.
Sometimes it's like the kid fell over and broke his arm and they neglected to help him
Yeah.
properly. They fucking gave him some herbal medicine. That's torture because you're like neglecting him. I don't know. There's certain...
But this is also an article, so
Yeah, this could be a smear thing. Well, I don't know.
deliberate infliction of severe pain or suffering on a person. So suffering. So yeah, they could have intentionally not fed him or whatever.
That's still fucked.
Do they give
Yeah,
no details?
I'm not saying that's good. I'm not. Don't try and say I'm saying it's
Don't
good.
twist my words.
I'm saying it's fucked, but I'm
Yeah.
like,
It legit
The
like
yeah.
fucked my whole morning yesterday.
is this
I
the
was like,
people? Why do they
That's
post
them.
this picture of them? That's so
don't know.
fucked.
They post the most innocent looking
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah. Fucking can't say.
But,
I
like,
hate that shit.
is there any? Okay, you won't know. There's no point.
Yeah.
I was like, is there anything like why? Like, what's the motivation behind it? They didn't want to have the kid anymore or something.
I don't know. I can.
The one that
It's okay. Don't like.
the one that destroyed me the most once was like early days of having Josh.
Podcast took a turn.
And it was a guy he was at like a public park, like with all the kids play areas and stuff, and there's like a beam you could walk on, and he was walking on it holding his kid's hands. His kid was like 2 or whatever. And he fell off with the kid and landed on him and like killed
Crushed
him.
him. Yeah.
Just like broke his neck and killed him.
Yeah.
It's like
It's not
such a freak
intentional, right?
accident.
Yeah.
It's like something so out of your control. Like you're so conscious of protecting your kid, but then something like that you wouldn't even think about.
Yeah, 100%.
It's so interesting though. There's like, I can't remember what part of the law it is, but they talk about how if a reasonable person would have foreseen that someone could have died as a result of your actions, then you can still be charged.
Yeah. Yeah, where do you draw the line of like manslaughter or unintentional manslaughter?
Or
To just
manslaughter is
pure
unintentional.
accident. Like, you weren't being careless. You're like walking your kid on a jungle gym. Like, it's 100% not.
Yeah, no.
It's obviously
Yeah.
anything could be your fault. Like,
Yeah.
in retrospect, shit can be your fault.
Yeah.
But at the time,
But it's like,
yeah.
I think it's more so like, go walk across that bridge. It's okay. Like, but
Yeah.
at a place, I think it comes down to
I think the government
Context.
could be
Hey,
the government probably, like the council and shit, probably liable for it.
I don't know.
Like, you don't sign any they don't make you sign any waivers. Like, I was using your facilities and my kid died.
Yeah, but I feel that's a slippery slope. That's the
Yeah.
whole like, I was at a shopping center and I slipped on the tile.
And
down
people
the
have been
escalator.
millionaires
yeah,
over that.
Yeah.
I dropped all my coins on the escalator.
But also, I'm like, there are cases of people getting like
Settlements.
winning lawsuits against that. But how many people try that, hurt themselves, and get nothing because like it's obvious that they've done that?
yeah.
Yeah. I guess. He probably
Like I think it's all about is it legitimate or not.
I wouldn't kill my kid for like $1 million,
No.
Yeah.
but some people would.
Yeah, this shit just fucks me up. Like that Cassius story in the last week. Have you guys seen that?
Which one?
Catch me up.
It's like everywhere on social media. That like Aboriginal boy that got bashed on his way home from school.
Oh, that's right.
But I hear about shit like that all the time. Makes me feel gross. Like
I
even at
fucking
Halloween
hate-
on a
so-
community page, where we live, there's like group of teenagers beat up some other trick-or-treating kid, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyone who's witness of it, please file a report. This is the number.
Yeah.
It's so fucked.
That shit fucking destroys me.
So like, we're never going to, we'll always go trick-or-treating with our kids, I think, no matter what.
Yeah, because on the way to school, we heard that story, and then we got to school, and that little girl was like being a little bitch on the monkey bars, and I'm like, fucking, I just want to keep Westy home all day, every day, and just fucking
Homeschool.
yeah.
I'm so glad.
But yeah,
You are?
If I could afford it, I'd just homeschool.
yeah. This kid mistaken identity apparently.
That's so fucked.
Got bashed on the way home from school, and then died in intensive care. But yeah,
But
super fucked up.
Did
eh?
it turn out to be a race thing?
They said he looked like someone else.
yeah.
Well, I did hear about, I know, because Triple J, we had Triple J on the other day, and they were just every hour they do the news, every half an hour, whatever. This was like the headline one. And they just kept mentioning like it was something to do with race, probably because it was a white kid that did it, or a white group that did it.
Yeah, it was a white kid that did it. There's like videos and photos of him like all over social media.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty fucked
I don't want
up.
to hear about kids getting fucked up.
Yeah, I hate it. I fucking hate it. Come on, Ash, spin this shit around.
Talk about grown people getting fucked up.
Shadow.
Yeah, what about
Oh, yeah. I messaged this morning. I was like, sell your shit and get Doge.
No.
message who?
Did not. Oh, did I
You.
send that
He
too?
said- he- no, yeah, he sent it.
Oh, no, I sent it to the group chat.
Oh, did you? I don't know what's going on
And-
with my notifications.
Because I was like,
You replied, I think. Or maybe
I don't think you did, because I was like, I'm following the Elon thing, right? And I've noticed the trend of every move he does, this whole Twitter thing, whenever he does like a major move, it
Yeah.
spikes because everyone's like, oh my God. So
Everything
shake
is
your
going-
head.
Everything's going up. You can't just say Doge.
No, well, it's happening every time he does something. So I was like, okay, they're all like, he said he's going to fire half the Twitter stuff on Friday. I was like, okay, I'm going to put another $100 in. So I did. So I've got $300 in Doge.
Yeah, but the problem is
And
you
then
gotta pull it
Friday
out.
comes around and they're like, he did it. And then it went up fucking $80 or some shit today. I was like, sweet.
Yeah, but the problem is
It'll drop again.
You're going to keep bringing, he's going to do something again. I'll put another $300 in at this higher price point, and then it'll go up. But then when it all fucking comes
Yeah, it'll
crashing
crash.
down,
I know it will crash. But I'm leaving it now.
So, yeah.
I don't want to put any more in.
this week again, sports bet's done me better than crypto. So Melbourne Cup on Tuesday, Jake put like $200 into the race, and then I walked out and he's like, "You betting on the race?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm staying off it this year." And then he kept talking about it, so my fucking finger started to get itchy. And I checked my sports bet account. I randomly had $10 in there that I forgot about.
Yeah.
So I put $10 on, and my horse got third. So I got like, I think it paid out like $50 or something off $10. And then for the rest of the day, I was like, I'll show you how to bet. And he kept putting bets on that kept losing, and mine kept winning. So
You know how you bet? Opposites, Jake.
yeah. So I kept sending him screenshots from like then till now. I pulled $200 out today, and I've still got like 300 in there. I've turned $10 into like 500 up till today.
Good.
I know.
It's more than my Doge.
Yeah.
Let me suss out.
But it's fucking...
I was talking the other day. Did you guys you did Melbourne Cup at school, I'm guessing?
What do you mean?
Like sweeps or whatever they did at school?
I don't think we did it at school.
I think we did a high school.
Every school I went to, like even in primary school, they did.
That's
I was like,
crazy that
how
they're
do they
teaching kids gambling,
that's
man.
what I said to someone else when I
The
was
shit
talking
they
to
teach
about
kids, man.
I don't think we did it at school.
We definitely did it at school, and there was like prizes and shit if you horse came first. Not like money, and you didn't have to pay to be in it, but it was like every classroom would like randomly draw a thing, and if your horse came, first top 3 or whatever.
Katie, like, on the subject of like what to teach kids, Katie took Josh shopping today. And whenever you take him out, we just buy him whatever. And it was like a little pack of Matchbox cars. And it had like one of everything. It had fire truck, fucking monster truck, little Hummer and shit.
How many Matchbox cars do you have?
So many, man.
Really?
Like, so many. Anyway, inside, she goes, there was a tank in there too. I'm like, oh yeah? She goes, yeah, I hid that from him. I'm like, why? She goes, it's a fucking tank. It's a vehicle of war. I'm like, that's true. Like, they're promoting... Like, when do you use a tank for anything ever except for war?
Yeah.
Like, why are they sort of just letting kids
'Cause it's
cool
a
with that.
toy.
No, it doesn't matter. Like toy guns. What are guns for? Killing humans.
We've been,
No, they're not.
No. You're talking from your perspective of like, it's cool. I'm not going to shoot someone or get
Yeah.
a tank or kill
Yeah,
someone.
but
at the
most
end of the
people
day,
aren't going to shoot
it's
people.
propagandized. It's
yeah,
it's teaching kids, normalizing tanks are cool. They kill people.
we've been pretty open with all that. Like,
But they are cool.
yeah,
I know they're cool. Like fuck, it's a car that shoots
My
missiles,
kids-
like rocket launchers and shit.
my kids have got countless fucking guns and shit. And like sometimes they'll just run out in the backyard and they'll like pretend shoot birds in the trees and stuff. And I'm like, oh, it's just a bit of fun.
But no, it put the thought in my head. I'm like, it's crazy what we sort of normalize our kids to. Like,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I think I have more of an issue with if they did Melbourne Cup at school now than that.
true. Like you're more likely to like
it's-
implant a gambling problem than a
like
I'm gonna buy a tank and like kill my.
what do you want to be when you're a tank driver?
Yeah.
No, that's true. But yeah, it's just like when she brought it up, the fact there was a tank in there, I'm like, that's no one probably thinks of it being a bad thing. It's
But
like,
then-
all right, ambulance, fire truck, tank, they're all
but I
like
mean, what's-
military vehicles.
Yeah, what's the difference
Yeah.
then between a police car and a military vehicle?
Well, police is to protect the public from crime, from criminals. There's always going to be criminals. A tank is
Protect the country.
we don't
Yeah, but
but we don't have tanks to protect us from invaders. We have tanks to send overseas to fucking invade. Like we might have
I
a
don't know.
handful.
I think it's for defense. I think it'd
I think,
be way more costly to like try and send a tank overseas.
and I mean, at the end of the day,
They do.
the cops have somewhat tank
Again,
vehicles as well.
Just to
Like,
preface,
when
we're talking about things we don't know.
Yeah,
anything
exactly. I wanted to
Yeah,
be a cop for a bit.
about. Did you?
Yeah.
I kind
I
of
wanted to be
did
a
as
tank.
well. You know, I said, I think I was having this conversation with Tara. Like, if you could so pretend you had a redo of your life and you didn't have a family, didn't have kids, what would you do? What would you be doing? Or what do you think you would be doing?
Well, yeah, I reckon maybe
TikToker.
Strip.
I reckon, yeah, maybe 5 years ago, I was pretty keen on joining like the military.
Okay. No, okay, yeah. So your position
guess
5
my-
years ago, but with no family, no, like
Yeah.
re-
That's what stopped me. Like, because
That's me
Westy
too.
was
Exactly
just
that.
born and
I was
shit.
like, I would exactly 100% just be a military
Yeah.
dude.
Are you thinking in retrospect, or is this what you thought back then?
No. Even now, if I had a redo, I'd still. That's the other path. I think I would take.
I don't think I'd ever want to join the army. Like,
Oh,
I don't
really?
want to be the guy that gets called up and then has to go. Even if the army reserve and it's like, all right, time of war, you're the first in line, second line, whatever. But like,
Yeah.
I don't
But
think.
the thing
I
is,
ever
like, are you
wanna-
thinking about that now, as in with your family in consideration,
No.
or like even if it was just
Nah,
you?
even back then, I was like, because like I learned about the fucking draft. Like my
Yeah.
dad told me about the draft. He's like, he goes, the only reason I never went to, was it Vietnam? That would have been my dad's era.
I'm
So
bad at history.
the only reason we never got drafted was because they drafted on people with birthdays on an even day or an odd day or whatever.
Okay,
and my
yeah,
dad
yeah,
was
yeah.
the opposite.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
And he's like,
like
like,
that
fuck,
one particular
that-
time.
that decision is the reason I'm alive today. Like,
Maybe you don't know, but yeah.
like he could have spermed me into someone else. And still
Oh,
be alive.
you're alive. I think he's alive.
Yeah.
Right.
No, but you know what I mean? Like that, the trajectory of
Yeah.
him not going to war. Yeah, and I was just like, yeah, that's true. Like, I don't want to fucking go to war. Like, at the end of the day,
I don't think I'd care.
this.
Yeah,
Kate-
if I didn't have a family, then
Yeah, it's me. I'm just
Yeah.
like I know it's like I think I'm just. I genuinely think my brain is a little bit broken in that like.
Katie just sent me a text, and I just quickly read it as we we're talking, and it's literally like war, a massacre of people who don't know each other, for the profit of people.
Who know each
Who-
other.
Fucking yeah, I don't know. It's just basically like we
It says,
all go to fucking
War, a massacre of people who don't know each other for the profit of people who know each other but don't massacre each other. So it's saying,
Yeah, so it's
people
like
in charge.
I'll send my people to fight your people.
yeah.
And at the end of the day, we all just sort of make bank off it. I mean, war's just fucking a political game, really. We don't need to do war, but we do. Who's at war, really?
Lots of people right now.
We're all at political war and like fifth generational war, but no one's really like just on the ground. If we go into like World War III, what are we going to do? We're not sending troops to land on a beach anywhere.
But they do.
Where? Who? Oh, like, yeah, we send in to like overtake countries and shit, but we don't like
But you mean
regime
You
change
mean
and all
defend your own country?
Yeah, but no one's really like defending countries. Like no one's coming here to
I
invade.
think Ukraine's trying to defend their country.
Yeah, but that's like a border war.
But isn't that what we're talking about?
I'm talking about like a what's it called when you're like a trans-Pacific war? Is that what it's called? So like America, China. Like if America, China went to war, it's not going to be we're going to send a boat full of people over and we'll be there in 20 days and like it's like we're going to send this drone and your drone can shoot that drone out and fucking
Yeah. So,
It'd be
how would you
interesting to
feel
see.
if, like, for argument's sake, like the Harbour Bridge or the Opera House got bombed, like tomorrow, like the Twin Towers scenario, I guess? Would you be like for war then? Or would you be like, well, that happened, so
I don't think I'd ever be.
I know it's hard to say you're for
It's
war.
so hard. Like there's so many there's so many things to take into account.
Yeah.
Like so who bombed it and for what reason? Like was it just a dude who just fucking strapped a thing to his chest and
Because I said that to Nikita a few years ago. I'm like, it's weird that like Australia hasn't been targeted yet for like a terror attack.
it's because we're backed by certain powers. Like we're part of the Commonwealth and
I
we're
guess,
backed by
but-
the USA. So it's like
I wouldn't say like the whole Russia thing that's going on at the moment. Wouldn't Russia prefer to attack someone like us that's in ties with America and shit like that rather than America directly?
well, I think there's a distance thing too. Like we're strategic.
We benefit in so many ways for just being at the bottom of that world.
Yeah,
and the fact
we're just
yeah.
we're just chilling.
we're in like the sweet spot. Like,
Pandemic,
not too cold,
nothing
not
can
too
come
hot.
across the ocean.
That's the thing that we're a strategic island for China too.
Yeah,
And that's why, like, I don't know if you read a lot of news or whatever, but China fucking is keen to fucking take us. Like, we're just on the domino list for them.
I just picture like Russia and China in their war room going, "Let's bomb Australia," and then like someone being like,
The missiles won't make it that far.
someone being like, "They've got spiders and snakes." There.
We don't want to make them more dangerous.
We reversed our gun laws. We're like, guns for everyone.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's all fucking crazy.
I think it's weird because like you just said, would you be for war if something like that happened? I think my perspective changes just based because I have a family. If I didn't, then it'd be different. I think.
One of the like craziest things I've ever heard. He was on Rogan once, but the better podcast was on Jocko Willink's podcast, Dakota Myers. Have you guys heard that?
No.
So I guess he got famous because he was on the first season of Teen Mum,
Okay.
and then but before that he was like a war hero,
Okay.
and he was in where was he? Iraq or Afghanistan. I'd have to listen back to the story. And his whole team like got killed and shit like that. And he was the like only survivor. And he got awarded what's the thing the president gives you if you're like a war hero?
Medal of Honor, sort of.
Yeah, that's it, Medal of Honor. So he got awarded the Medal of Honor, but like all through all that, he became a crazy alcoholic and shit because he's like, why is everyone celebrating me when I like didn't bring my team home and shit like that? And he just goes through this crazy story.
Yeah, I can see that. Like it'll fuck you
Yeah,
up.
he like it's the sickest podcast to listen to.
Is that a
like,
thing? Is it survivor syndrome or something like that?
something like that, and he just goes full into depth how he was checking one of his like mates to see if he was still alive, and then the guy jumped out, and the only thing he could defend himself with was a rock, and he just goes into like graphic
Yeah.
detail about how he caved this guy's his face
It's
into
like
the
the
rock.
thing you think about in movies.
But
or whatever.
after he did that,
remember that one.
Yeah, after he did that, he sort of sat back and he's like, "Fuck, that guy probably had kids at home. Like,
I can't.
he's in the
Yeah,
same situation
he was-
as me."
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
just, they're two
Then that's the
guys
same thing.
getting
It's
paid
like-
to go massacre people.
It's like it's like
It's
a
either
five-
you or him. Like,
Yeah, it's like a 5-hour podcast or something, but it was like you're legit zoned in on every second of that podcast, and like
Is that the Draco one?
him and
Yeah, I
Jocko
haven't
start
done that.
crying and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, it's so nuts.
People don't think of that side of war. When it's like the individuals that are there doing the things. Like my brother,
which is why I think I'm fucked because I'm like I have thought about that and I'm like if I had no family I'd be fine with it.
my oldest brother, his best mate, like growing up with him and stuff. Like I've known him since I was a kid. He's done like, he's done a few campaigns in like Afghanistan and stuff, and he's like worked his way up, and he's like done fucked up shit over there, like having to do fucked up shit. Without going into details, but like I've asked him before, like, have you had to like shoot kids or like, it's just the things you fucking have to do because you have to do them.
Yeah,
like
100%.
you got no. I'm not saying he's done that, but like I can't remember. Every time I'm with him, I'm drunk.
Yeah.
So I should get him on one. Anyway,
I can imagine that though. Like, how would you feel? Right? It's either. Did you say it was like in Iraq or somewhere? Or
Afghanistan.
Yeah. Okay. It's like you see. It's a kid, and you know it's a kid, but this kid is also like
They give him
strapped up,
Yeah.
got a bomb or whatever, and like
exactly.
it's either this kid or like all these other people.
They, in those groups, those kids are trained from such a young age just to be military. Like they don't know any different. They're holding a fucking AK.
Yeah.
And you're like, I got to shoot him.
There's a fucked up. Well, it's not fucked up. Everyone's like agreeing to it. So there's a open micer that I'm on a few shows with at the moment, and he's done 3 tours of Iraq. So his thing is like soldier turned comedian. And then on Thursday night, and it's like nothing against the MC or anything like that, because he confirmed with him if it was okay before it. So he likes to do photography of the night as well. So like to bring him on stage, he was like, luckily for you
Like
guys.
the MC does or this guy does?
The MC said this, and I was like, in the back of my head, I'm like, I wonder if this guy's saying it's okay because he's like Ash and doesn't like conflict. Because in my head, when he said it, I felt weird. He's like, to bring this guy on stage, he's like, luckily for all you guys, he's been shooting you with his camera tonight because in the past he used to shoot people with his gun or something like that. And I'm like, okay, and like it got like it got a giggle, but I don't know if it was like a
Comedy, man.
That's
comedy. You want to make a joke of it, or you want to steal
exactly.
over it?
And he said before, he's like, is it okay if I bring you on like this? And he's like, yeah, it's cool. And it's like, I wonder if he's just saying that or
to work through his shit though. Like you have to.
Yeah.
You got to make light of it.
100. Yeah,
You know,
it's a
suppress
crazy
it.
situation.
Yeah. Like, I don't think we're designed... Oh, maybe we are. I was going to say, like, we're not designed to be in that state of, like, I've just killed people and shit, now I've got to live with that. But I guess all through history we've done that.
Yeah.
But right now we're in a time where we're dealing with it in...
We're weak.
Hey?
Said we're weak.
Yeah, we're weak. Like, back in the barbarian days, it was like, just massacred 7 people this week.
Not even just that, even food,
like,
right?
yeah.
Now we have food available. You go to the shop, buy whatever food you like want.
Everything's so readily available to us. It's like you don't have to fight for anything. You don't have to struggle for anything.
Yeah.
And then the second there's a war or we have to do something fucking inhumane, then you're like, you're reassessing your life and your decisions.
That's weird. It's like we have to do something inhumane, but if you like take it back to the roots, it is humane
relative
to like go and hunt
today, I
food or
guess.
whatever.
Yeah, inhumane relative to like how we live now.
Yeah,
But
it's
like,
weird, right? How Western society has like completely changed the baseline of like what's acceptable and what's not.
Yeah, and then you go to those like third world countries or those.
Why don't you go to the shops and buy your food? What shops?
It's like I have to murder a fucking animal and slice it up and eat it, cook it on a fire.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, eh?
Is that what it was like on the farm?
That's what it was like on the farm.
Docking tails and balls.
Do you guys watch that show Alone?
Yep, we started watching it.
Yeah?
Like we've watched it. We watched the first 2 seasons almost.
Like
fully
the
now.
American one or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you see they're doing it in Australia now?
No,
In Tasmania?
we've only like because I think there's 8 seasons, and we only just started watching it like 3 weeks ago.
I think I've only ever seen like one season.
The first season was, The second season's kind of getting better, but like
Yeah.
I'm hooked on it. I think it's sick.
It's pretty nuts, eh?
Is
You think you
like-
could do it? So
I don't
essentially
know.
what it
It's
is.
hard.
It's like these 10 people, and they like I don't know. Recruit's probably the wrong word, but they screen for people that are skilled at survival. All right, so they're
Just like Naked and Afraid. But
It's sort of like Naked and Afraid,
But
but
with
with by
clothes.
yourself, and you've like
and you have all this camera equipment. You have to self-record everything. So they said the
Yeah,
hardest.
you don't have a
you don't have a crew, you don't have anything. You're literally by yourself. So it's like it seems harder in that aspect.
Well, and they mentioned on the show like one of the hardest parts is like you have to survive, but on top of that you have to be your own camera crew. You have to set
Yeah.
up a camera, maintain these cameras,
Exactly.
like film.
you have a
footage.
responsibility.
Yeah,
It's like part of like the contract that you sign and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's so interesting to see like people's personality transitions. That's sick.
you're gonna join up.
I can't.
Oh man.
I can't.
be
It's
fucked
so
up.
Boy,
cool.
a day without TikTok, I'm fucked.
Wait, but in the first 2 seasons, I've only seen the first 2. They're like I think in Alaska, and these places are just fucked. Like,
Yeah,
it's just like raining 80% of the time, and it's like super cold.
Compete for
Yeah,
250
that's the same.
grand.
That's Australian though.
I would imagine so, since it's
Yeah.
it's going to be.
I think at least in what we've seen so far, it's 250 grand American. I want to show this to.
I was
That's
thinking,
weird. What is going on? Because we literally only a few weeks ago just started watching the
really?
show. Yeah,
we are your algorithm.
yeah, that's what it is. I sent it to you. I said the other day,
Yeah.
it's sending me these friggin' wet pussy
Yeah.
shots and shit.
Oh yeah, I had a thing like that today. So I was in the truck with Jake the other day, and I was like, "Who's that comedian guy? He's got heaps of viral shit on." What?
I said James.
No, like a real comedian.
Ash plus Jared.
No, he's like he just does like. He was in the Vine days. He got famous off Vine. It was like Evan.
No idea.
Evan something. Anyway, I'll show you later. But anyway, I was just asking Jake about it. He's like, "Oh, old mate," and then he started getting shit up on his phone. We were listening to it like in the truck. And then today, he's coming up in my fucking Instagram videos. I've never fucking seen him for like, it's been a
This
good
guy.
10 years since I've seen any of his
Evan
videos.
Breen?
Yeah, him.
What did
Yeah.
he do?
He just films himself and he's just hilarious.
I think
He's just awkward funny.
Later,
That's
Mom.
his-
What's up? Me and my
Oh
boys
yeah,
want
I
to
do
see
know
Uncle
this guy.
Cracker.
You showed
Give him
me
that back,
him.
Jordan. Do you want to go see Uncle Cracker? No.
Hey,
Yeah,
I like
you
your
showed me
car.
this guy.
Thanks. Hey, you want to grab some food?
Yeah, I'm Beth.
No, it's all right. I'm not hungry. If you type in 80085, it says boobs. What the fuck was that?
He's awkward funny. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
How-
his thing.
Yeah.
Weird is it that Vine disappeared and then we have TikTok, which is Vine.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Hey, didn't Vine get bought out by...
So Vine got bought out by Musical.ly, I think, and then
By who?
Musical.ly turned into TikTok.
What?
Yeah, because Logan
Really?
Paul and shit made it big on Vine,
Yeah.
and then Musical.ly came out where it turned
Never
into
heard of
all
that.
the, like dances and shit like that. And then TikTok bought Musical.ly out, I think, which then turned it back to a mixture of fucking everything.
I remember when Instagram bought out video, like 5-second videos.
Stories.
Yeah. No, it wasn't stories. It was just you could film for 5 seconds
Oh,
or some
okay,
shit.
yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, man, Instagram's taken Vine over.
Was it a thing originally in Instagram where you could only take pictures? Like you couldn't upload something that you was already on your phone. It's like you could only take it at the time. Or am I just
Could have been early days.
It was what?
I don't remember that.
like on Instagram where like you couldn't upload something from the gallery of your phone? You had to like take a picture
Like from
And
the
I don't know, because I only got Instagram like,
yesterday.
yeah. But
What are we looking at
Yeah.
here? What is this?
I was just trying to find where it like changed from fucking app to app, but I think
Just
it's way
what
too
happened
much.
to Vine?
It's gone, I think. But
Oh, yeah,
I
so
Yeah,
search
Vine,
that.
I'm pretty sure Vine got bought out or they just dropped off the map because
so I saw something literally today. Elon and Mr. Beast are thinking about bringing back Vine.
Okay.
I did hear something about that. But
Yeah,
like, why?
yeah.
But how? If you said it got bought out and got turned into TikTok.
I don't know. I guess because
I don't-
Elon's got Twitter now, he wants a competitor to TikTok.
That's not that. Yeah, but I'm saying like if
I don't
This
think
is
it
not
turned
working.
into TikTok. TikTok's a Chinese-made app. Like, it was just a...
Well, maybe they copied it, I guess, but fucking made better changes.
anyway.
Should Google it.
It's cool.
Like,
I tried to Google it and it took me to a fucking 8 million word essay.
And you have so many ads. Why don't you use the ad
I know.
blocker?
I don't know, Adrian. God.
Isn't it annoying?
It is annoying. It is very annoying. Fucking, have you guys seen this?
What humans may
oh, yeah, so Twitter bought Vine.
hang on. Okay, I
So,
can. So the
terrifying model shows what humans may look like in the year 3000. And then you click over here and it starts to show.
I don't think so.
Second, you don't reckon?
What? Second what?
Second eyelid.
Why, though?
I
You know
for
the
all
reason why
screen
this
time
is
and
not-
shit like that.
No, but so
I've seen people looking like that all the time.
yeah,
Like
no,
anyone
people
in their
look-
60s.
Okay, so the reason why I don't think this is going to happen
What?
right, is because so yeah, you look at your screen, yeah, you hunch over as an individual, you might do that,
Yeah.
but that doesn't transfer.
Third thumb knuckle.
Yeah. When I first saw it, I was like, is that Rose Namajunas?
Oh my god. That doesn't transfer to like your sperm or your eggs.
I guess.
No, wait. So what's it saying? We're going to have bad posture because of our phones. So what they're saying, between now and the year 3000, we're always going to be texting on our
Well,
phones.
thicker skull, smaller brain is interesting.
Text claw, 90-degree elbow, tech neck.
No. Okay, Technic.
I think that's what my tech decks were called back in the day.
But can you see the problem with this? They're suggesting we're always going to have a phone for the next 1,000 years. Like, we're probably 10, 20 years off it being just implanted in our body of some sort.
Yeah.
Like, Neuralink is a thing, and it's going to happen.
In saying that though, so my kids love to read, right? We'll get them a new book, and she'll have almost read it by the time we get to the car.
Yeah.
And even so, it's not technology. She's reading a book, and she'll like have that a little bit of a hunch and stuff, and like trying to get them to,
That's
have
my
better
posture as it is.
Yeah, my posture's so bad.
Yeah. Like, I've got hunchback.
But in terms of like evolution, I don't know. It doesn't give you a fitness advantage. I don't know how. Yeah.
None of us are going to be around in
Well-
the year 3000 to
Bullshit.
check.
Well, no, like when you like
Shit.
through evolution, tools have shaped our body. Like, we've discovered fire, so we can cook meat. We've used weapons, so we don't need fangs and like the things we.
Yeah, but that gives you an advantage.
Yeah, so like through evolution, your body starts evolving to your environment. So having a phone, I guess, in your hand 24 hours, and you're texting constantly, and that's like
Yeah, but it
through
doesn't-
generations.
But that doesn't give you advantage. Like, so how, like,
Well, mate,
someone that has
having technology in your hand.
no,
will
someone
give
that
you
has
advantage.
more of a clawed hand than you, right? Does that give them more of an advantage than you?
Well, if I went up against her, she'd probably fucking speed type with her claw hand, and it's like triple thumb knuckle fucking. Maybe she does have an advantage. We're on a game
what?
show, and she's like, "I need to know the answer to that."
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I understand like evolution, I guess, but this is suggesting that we're always going to have a phone in our hands.
Yeah.
But that's
Interesting.
going to be a fucking limited thing.
The only one here that I find super interesting is the brain size one.
I find the eyelid thing interesting. Is that pollution?
Where?
We need a third eyelid to like stop the fucking
Where is this?
Well, I think it's
Top right.
yeah, top right.
like third eyelid.
I
Not
took that
double.
as like
Screen eyelid. Oh, interesting.
What does it say?
second eyelid.
Oh, second
Oh,
eyelid.
second
Yeah.
eyelid.
Second
So
eyelid.
I took that as, you know, when you stare at your screen for too long and your eyes get like dry or like sore.
No.
So I took that as like there's a second eyelid like providing moisture or whatever. So you could stare
you
longer.
don't want to miss out on your screen
Yeah.
by full blink.
Exactly.
You want a transparent blink.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how I took that.
Transparent blinking.
Yeah.
Why? Why would
That's
you need to
offensive.
So
blink if
you-
it's transparent? Just keep it closed.
No. It comes down. It's clear. It comes
Yeah.
down. It lubricates the eye while you can still be reading. It
get
doesn't.
it. I
block.
get it. It's
Exactly.
transparent. Just keep it closed.
Yeah. Elon, you know where to find us.
Oh, wait. We just
No, we didn't.
permanent,
Yeah,
permanent, transparent
exactly.
blinking.
exactly.
You're not blinking if it's closed permanently.
God damn it! We're just getting better and better at this.
Permanent goggles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always eyes closed. Permanent lubrication. Information
Perfect.
Interesting though.
done.
And for just $30 billion, that could be yours, Elon. Was
Oh.
it snot or spit that went flying?
Who knows?
I love it that they like gave her those shoes.
Karen's shoes never fucking changed. Just got a haircut there.
And why did she like not wear a bra and have saggy? That's why we're all gonna look like that.
Poor Mindy.
Straight up.
Mindy. Oh, you know how you saw
They don't name. That's what they're called in
Yeah.
year 3000.
You remember like 3 months ago or something? You showed me that first, like that just came out. I can't remember what it's called. Started with an E, the artificial image generator thing. There are so many of
Oh,
those now.
DALL-E. Yeah.
There are so many of those now.
Yeah. Like
They're
there's
getting so
video
good.
ones now.
So much so that like
Go to DALL-E demo.
so much so that
How do you spell
do you know
it?
what Shutterstock is?
How do you spell
Like,
it?
DALL.E.
you'll find it. Just go artificial image generator.
But you have to go
Yeah.
demo because it wants you to your DALL-E 2. Say demo
Oh,
because like it's so hard. A lot of it's just like reading about
Well,
it.
there might even be better ones though. Like just look for an artificial image generator.
oh my God, what am I doing?
I don't care.
This one, demo?
I don't care.
I like how you guys just throw ideas into the atmosphere.
Stop being
And you
shit,
have to
James.
do it, all right?
Yeah, like a lot of them is just like reading about it and shit, or like sign up.
Well, I
and
feel
pay.
like you guys have been to the website, so tell me
Ashley
which
showed
one.
I've
to
never
fucking
been there. I
click.
just read about
I'll
it.
send you a link if that helps.
Yeah, okay.
Huggyface.com.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you got
That's
it.
what I'm on.
All right, so
There you go. Now type in something.
it's
Think
just
about
anything. So like,
something.
fucking
Okay,
a rock chasing a dog with a gun, or anything random, and it would AI generate something.
You got to spell it
I
right.
hope this works.
Yeah, so Shutterstock is like an image service for people that make graphic images or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And you can buy stock images. Some services
Takes
like that
like a minute or
are
something.
starting to like put in artificial images, like
Say that all again. I wasn't listening.
like Shutterstock, right? It's a service where you can say you wanted a picture of like mountain range. They'll have like a whole bunch of stock images that people have submitted. You can pay to use the images or whatever, or have a membership.
Mm.
And then they're starting I don't know if it's Shutterstock or one of the other services like that they're letting artificial images. Do you have to press draw? Or do you
I don't know. Oh.
There we go.
This shouldn't take too long. 2 minutes. Okay. So yeah, they're letting those artificial images be submitted. So I don't know if like people get paid for it or if they're just free.
Mm.
Are you guys up on? Do you listen to your mum's house podcast with Tom Segura?
I'm not
and
up to
stuff?
date, but I know like
Have you seen his whole thing with Garth Brooks?
No.
So they basically dissect all Garth Brooks' social media fucking posts and shit like
just because
that.
I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like when they talk you through it, you're like, fuck. And he seems like a serial killer. Like something's not quite right there.
Put that spin on it.
So if you go here, if I click out of that, will it fucking?
Probably.
So if I go to a different tab,
No, it should be right.
yeah. If I go Instagram, all of his comments and everything, like they've basically destroyed his life. Like
Oh,
we'll go,
because his fan base is like,
yeah. Well,
that's fucked.
it's fucked. It's fucking. I find it hilarious. Hide the evidence, G. Confess the murder of my aunt. And it's just all quotes that they say on your mum's house.
Yeah.
Like, where are the bodies, Garth, and shit like that.
Yeah. It's fucked. It's not that it's not funny, but it's
Cruel.
kind of bad.
Why is it cruel?
Does Tom say?
You and us.
Let's
But-
do this for them. Let's do this for us. Do it for yourselves.
Does Tom say don't go and harass him, or is he like actively
Nah,
paid
so-
to harass him?
If you listen to the Sober October one, Joe and
Oh, I'm
Tom,
halfway through it.
Joe and Tom are trying to get Garth Brooks to come on the podcast now because Tom's like, well, if he comes on the podcast, like we'll smooth it out. He's like, it's just a bit of fun between me and my fans, and they've like blown it out of proportion.
Yeah,
So-
but it's fun for us.
Tom's producers went to Garth Brooks' show in fucking Texas, and you know how they do the crowd cam or whatever. So they had a sign that said, "Where are the bodies, Garth?" So it's like it's scanned onto them and it's zoomed in, and then when the cameraman's realised what it says, he's like, they've fucking like shut down all cameras and shit like that. But it went to the live broadcast. But fucking like every comment, like they just own his Instagram now.
So, like, see, that's bad.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Using lung infection as an instrument. What the fuck?
Like, it's funny.
everything.
Like, I understand why
Don't
you find
shit
it
in
funny.
pain.
It's funny. It's funny if you listen to the podcast.
No, yeah, but that's like I'm saying. Like,
Go back to the AI
guarantee you
thing.
he doesn't think it's funny.
But like, no. So
Hey everybody, Garth Brooks here, and Talk Shop Live for Labor Day weekend only has put all 3 anthologies together in a bundle at one low price. That's all they told me, so I'm telling you. Hey everybody,
See the
Garth
awkward
Brooks here,
smiles
Talk
and shit
Shop
like that?
Live.
Yeah.
So what's
So-
the joke? Yeah, I suppose I should hear that.
it's just like since he got onto
Hey
social
everybody,
media.
Garth Brooks here.
He got onto social media late, so he's real like awkward with his videos and shit like that. He's like,
He's OJing it.
yeah, basically like that.
Yeah.
So another thing is, one of Tom's fans used to work for Garth Brooks, and he's recently got fired because he's been giving Tom like inside information and shit like that. And so Tom's like, so they know like about me and shit like that, and they're like, yeah, they definitely know. Like, there's a whole team trying to prevent what you're doing. But he's like, well, I'm not doing anything. It's just my fans.
You're encouraging it.
Elon has no influence.
Yeah. Just a guy. I'm just a guy.
Hey everybody, Garth Brooks.
And Trisha Yearwood.
And we're proud to say, we stand with Ukraine.
Oh, gross.
But he calls himself.
Initiative and of
So his wife's Trisha Yearwood. So he calls
So
himself.
gross.
He
That
calls
video is
himself
disgusting.
Mr. Yearwood, and like just weird shit like that.
Man.
Cock beta.
Let's go back to this drawing.
Yeah. What was it? Dog chasing.
Dog chasing
Was it no rock?
a rock chasing a dog with a gun.
The dog's got to go.
Oh, the dog's got the
and
gun.
the rock's chasing it.
Wait, the AI just tricked us. I meant like the rock was chasing a dog, and the rock had the gun. Like,
That's what I thought.
yeah,
Yeah, but
no,
it says
it's
dog with a gun. so
dog
that's
with
what
a
it is.
gun. So it's like, so anyway, these are 100. This isn't like composites of pictures. It's 100% AI generated based off.
Well, it
pictures.
knows what a dog is, and so it's
Yeah.
putting in a picture of a dog, and it knows what a. Like it's just putting
So
it together.
it's they come out sort of fucked up. It doesn't get human faces.
It's not
very
as
good.
bad as like when we first looked at it, or you showed me it 3 months ago, or whatever it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, it does faces really. Jesus, what's wrong with your dog, man? If you type in like fucking fucked up shit, it looks like if you type in like Holocaust or something, it gives you like the most
Don't do it.
weird looking things.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do it.
yeah. Don't type that. Yeah, but you can type in like any. There's. I think if you pay for the full version, it gives you like real detailed, awesome things. But
Fuck yeah.
there are better ones. This is just like the one I had.
Sign up for it.
You can get cool company logos out of it.
There
You
you go.
told me you could get album art.
What album art?
Yeah, that's what you told me.
Yeah, I was typing in like death gore and shit, and it would come up with mad like metal album art.
Yeah, right.
Like if you're in a metal band, you'd come up with like some cool horror
Yeah.
like fucking things.
Unfortunately, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You should try.
I
Try new
should.
things, you
I
know.
really should. Fucking
Get out
LA.
there, man.
Fucking LA.
Pick something. Search something else.
Like what?
I don't know. You think of something.
Um,
Be aggressive.
It's funny how you
That's
can't think
funny.
of anything. It's
Yeah.
like think of anything. I can't.
Why?
Garth Brooks murder.
There you go. You have to
Okay,
wait
we
for
have
it.
up to
I
2
wonder if it
minutes.
knows like people's names and stuff.
Picture of Tom Segura.
yeah. Fucking.
Oh, that's interesting. See what happens.
Where is it?
What are you looking for?
So Tom was fucking around with this a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. So these are all AI generated Garth Brooks.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that would have come off the thing.
that's probably what he used, like shit like that. Holy fuck!
So messed up.
That's
And all the
insane.
comments are probably the same as what's on Garth Brooks.
Garth Crusher.
Like threatened litigation.
Man, that's pretty. Like
He's
I
like,
don't know. It's like is any attention good
what
attention?
the fuck? Why does he have two mouths?
Yeah, he doesn't do faces good.
Yeah, I can see that now.
Go to the bottom right. Click that one.
This one. Why?
Mad lip job.
Mad lip job.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking LA.
Anyway,
Because I got friends in. It's a Garth Brooks song.
Why?
Because of that. Nah, fucking
I
hell.
saw this meme. And it made me laugh, and I was like, I don't understand what the fucking point of this is. It says, it's like,
what's it say?
it's 2-person undies, and this is for couples who have joint Facebook accounts.
Jesus Christ.
But what's the point of having 2-person undies? I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know, Adrian.
Undies for 2. You should buy some.
I'm actually going to buy some straight after this podcast. Send me that link.
Don't. No, I already bought you some.
Perfect.
Christmas present.
Alrighty. Everyone happy?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Good shit.
Good night.
Good, Ash? You good?
I'm good.
No?
I'm all out.
Going once. Going twice.
See you next week.
All right.
Wait.
See you later. Bye.
Oh, no song?
What was that beep?
You press up.
No, see you later.